What's up, people of the internet? I'm JPO, or Cold Parasite, whatever you'd like to call me. So today I'm going to talk about how Charlie Kirk never actually died. Now, I don't mean he didn't actually die in a literal sense. I mean, obviously, we've all seen, the video of him, getting shot in the neck and dying. It's terrible. But what I mean is that he lives on, in a sense of he's still being talked about, the memes and all that. He's still in spirit alive because like I said, people still talk about him. He's been memed to death. I didn't I didn't mean it like that, but you know what I mean. All the Kirkification and stuff. And what I think is that what I think. Now this is just this isn't my usual rant where I just talk about my sort of fence sitting sort of stance or whatever. But what I think is that whatever it may be, whether it's God or some otherworldly spirit or whatever, they weren't ready to let Charlie Kirk die yet. And so, but the thing is, the person that killed him, they killed him, and so God or whatever it may be, whatever otherworldly presence, made it happen to where the internet was going to grasp onto his, public image and let it live through. And, because of that, now what I think is that basically once, the memes and all that, and once those actually start to die and fade out, because, obviously, memes eventually die, and that's really what it all is right now, is the Charlie Kirk memes where they put his face on everything. That's really what it is, and once the meme dies, then Charlie Kirk actually dies. But as of right now, Charlie Kirk isn't actually dead, at least how I see it. And another sort of piece of evidence to to go with this is that now here's the thing. Also, let me put this right now. I'm only semi-serious. Okay, this is partially a joke, but this is also just partially just a dumb theory I want to put out there, because I guarantee that people are gonna go at it and start to believe it, and I just think that's hilarious that there will be people that believe it. So yeah. Anyways, also another piece of evidence that I think he didn't die is that the Charlie Kirk YouTube page is still posting constantly, about, whatever stuff's going on and whatnot. Now, obviously, that's Charlie Kirk's team and all that, but still, it says Charlie Kirk on the fucking YouTube, name. So, yeah, in a sense, Charlie Kirk is still, posting Beyond the Grave on YouTube. So, yeah, that's just the way the way I see it. I'm kind of joking, obviously, but I'm just putting this out there so that way hopefully people will see this, and some people, the fucking brain dead conspiracy theorists will grab onto it and then be like, oh, he's totally right, even though he said he was kind of joking. He's totally right. So yeah, hopefully clips from this video will get taken out of context, and and people will believe that, because that's absolutely hilarious. Anyways, I'm gonna let my cat back out here now. So yeah, bye.